It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road block. It is first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting the ground. He's pushed straight in the Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
This is Henry on second. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
43-yard line. That's a good 6. Makes it
Third and 2. Here's Jackson.
Starting again, depending on how to play.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Baltimore first.
Going to the ground again on first. Took a turnaround these last 2 plays. Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 12.
From the gun, Jackson.
The Packers 43-yard line.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To Zay Flowers. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is third and 6.
Shut up!
Design run. Jackson keeping it. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Quite the drive they begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. A lot of plays in a small amount of time. And that touchdown.
What do you mean? Would you feel that tempo in the booth? Get those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy. I'm going to get so that defense proves it can stop it.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that play ball coming out to our 35-yard line.
Sit.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he has an height near midfield here. Trying to get it short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
49-yard
Ready.
line.
Takes the handoff now low. That one is incomplete. And on through the contact.
That's the throw at this level. So much speed. You got to be real careful. Rarely you find a clean window down the middle. Absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He's going to be behind his 43.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, even a bowler, he gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to run it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm. And a nice little game on top of it. Gain of 3 yards.
This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. They stick with Jacobs. Managed to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. Logan Gilman up on the secondary for that tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. Not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Wilson on the give to the left. Take him down right along the 30. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end on the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hand off here to Jacob. They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Lloyd running dead ahead. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down by
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 10 sights. Red. 38. Set. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Ah, fuck. Good job.
Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
It's an option right that begins this drive. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no one connected. It's incomplete. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
High's time rolling right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. Headed out right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Passes man, it's caught by Andrews. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Don't tell these guys, the Hunter partner, they call the right play at the right time. Gain 13 on 4th and 10. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Lamar throwing again. Hopkins making the grab downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
On the move, headed right. And they've got it. defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on
Let's go, Chad. We won.
Yeah,
We
this
won.
defense, they're picking
You
up
know
some
what's
stops. They're not
fascinating
doing
about
anything
Geechee
wrong.
Gullah red
They
rice?
sure
Most
are.
people
They scored
think it's a
touchdowns,
southern
and they
side
draw
dish,
more
but the
conversions to
truth
top it
is,
off.
the story
Listeners,
starts
you don't see this a lot,
thousands of
Kate.
miles
Is you
away
only have
in
so
West
many
Africa.
two-point
Long
plays in the
before there was
arsenal.
Charleston,
They're using them here very
long
early.
before there was even South Carolina, even long before there was a United States, there was rice. See, many of the Africans that were brought to the American South during the transatlantic slave trade, they came from what's known as the rice coast of West Africa. These are areas that are now part of Senegal, Gambia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea.
Oh,
And here's the part
ain't
that
even.
most
I
history
fucking
books
did
don't
right to
emphasize.
it. Then.
These weren't random people. Many of them, well, they were highly skilled race farmers. In fact,
That's me.
plantation owners specifically sought out people who already understood how to grow, irrigate, harvest, and process rice. And that's something because rice had become one of the most profitable crops in the American South. But people, they don't just bring labor. They bring culture, they bring techniques, and they bring recipes. And one of those recipes is the ancestor of what we now call red rice. Now, of course, West Africa, tomato-based rice dishes, well, they evolved into what many people know today as jollof. Rice cooked in a seasoned tomato broth was not unusual. It was simply a part of everyday life. But over generations, ingredients changed. The available meats, well, they changed, but the technique, it remained familiar. You cook the rice in a flavorful tomato base until every grain absorbs the color and flavor. That's not an accident. That's memory and cultural preservation. That's people holding on to pieces of home under circumstances that none of us could imagine. So, when you look at a bowl of Geechee red rice, just know one thing. You're not just looking at a southern recipe. You're looking at a food story, one that survived an entire ocean across it. And honestly, that might be the most powerful ingredient in the whole dish. Now, the full recipe you can get at weeknighttable.com. Bow your head so that we can say grace. Grace.
To the line now. First and 10.
Ready, hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive.
You know what's fascinating about Geechee Gullah red rice? Most people think it's a southern side dish, but the truth is, the story starts thousands of miles away in West Africa. Long before there was Charleston, long before there was even South Carolina, even long before there was a United States, there was rice. See, many of the Africans that were brought to the American South during the transatlantic slave trade, they came from what's known as the rice coast of West Africa.
These transactional people always have perfect timing. They show up right when they need something and disappear the moment that you do. Pay attention who only calls when they need a favor, who only texts when they're in crisis, who only checks in when they want access to something built. Their timing is never random. It's calculated. They know exactly when to be wrong, exactly when to say the right thing, exactly when to remind you they love you. And it always lines up with them needing something. The need that they have for you looks identical to care till the transaction is complete. Then they disappear again, quietly. Text, slow down, the check-in stop. And if you're not paying attention, you'll spend weeks wondering what you did wrong. Didn't do anything wrong. The transaction is over. They moved on to the next one. Now watch what happens when you're the one going through something. Watch how fast the energy shifts. Watch how suddenly they're busy, unavailable. The same person who had all the time in the world when they needed you can't find 5 minutes when you need them. That's the tip. That's the reveal. Real ones don't have perfect timing. They have consistent presence. There when it's inconvenient, they show up with no agenda, asked, no angle, just presence. The time tells you everything that words have designed to hide. If someone only shows up when they need something, that's not a relationship. That's a subscription. You've been given free access to a version they never invested. Stop confusing availability. Have you tried filthy cabbage? Man, you better keep letting your light shine. It's a different feeling when you walking in your purpose. Hey, when you walking in your light and letting it shine amongst men, I'm telling you, man, you're going to grab a hold to a lot of people, bro, and put them into the direction of Christ. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Like, sometimes when you get your heart broken,
in a very good field position as they come up. First and 10.
Report.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Stephen Wright airs it out down the sideline. He's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Looks great fly through the air, Brock. The problem is on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Jackson now, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds, well shy of what they needed there.
That's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or he could get the first down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On fourth down, snap to Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Love now, off the play action. Perez has it. And they have this run to the red zone now at the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone, on first. Has it down close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that would get the job done.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. On now is McManus to kick this away. DeJounte Wester to return it. It works so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll take this in after 7. He's got 7 and 3 now. Offense up to the line fast.
He was brought down by Evan Williams.
On second down, here's Henry again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
And the Baltimore first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. Gets it ahead, it's about 5 yards. Devon Fuller.
You gotta give her a common thing earlier.
It's a game of 5.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape route. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Buys time, rolling right. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. This is the end of the third quarter. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. On the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the move, headed right. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, they are perfect no longer. Defense finally stops them try. You think this is just a case of they were going to go for it every time, Brock, until it didn't work out?
Yeah, not a gambler, but this is house money. And when you feel this good and you're this hot, continue to take advantage. They've obviously seen something this week in their preparation that they could go after these guys they have. And I don't think one time getting stopped is going to deter them moving forward.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
What?
That's my right foot.
Ready?
Shirts
Gun now
this.
for Love. Here's the downfield work in the left.
You say what?
That's on my right
They
foot.
get 35 out of that play.
It might be because them shoes too small.
First down.
You growing up, bro.
We don't
You gotta
have
wear
football is we don't
better
have that way
shoes.
But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Finds the in route complete. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard.
All right, here we go. Second down.
And 11 at the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Striker. 50 green. Claws red. Set hut.
Love out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up third
I know
down.
that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Connects on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains
That's
reset.
another
And
Packers
keep this drive moving,
first
partner.
down.
Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Running right. Here's Jacob. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
So we're
No
down to the
gain on
2-minute
play.
warning here from Green
2nd
Bay.
and 10.
Packers
At the
trying to make it look a
15-yard
little nicer
line.
on that scoreboard. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we stand.
Play fake. It's Love. Quick there. They bring him to the turn. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Ready, ready.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Defender runs wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
4th and forever
Sets
coming up.
4th down.
Grill green. Black. 95. 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
Desperation time here. Has his man. It stops. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers
Easy,
get
right?
the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a
What do it feel like?
touchdown.
You are going through a growth spurt.
Like it's
Now, this one has been a long
You going through a
game,
growth
no
spurt,
doubt,
bro.
but hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Ravens 30. Packers
On now is
12.
McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Flush out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Offense is hurrying, time running down. Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They're going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point
Coming back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's in the end zone. That's where he has a couple more to their lead.
Packers 12. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Come on. Ready?
And out to Jacobs to start the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Jacobs, the ball carrier,
Looking quickly here.
brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Ready?
second and 4.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's out of bounds just past looks like the 40-yard line.
Jacobs.
7 yards on that pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
And the Packers first down.
Ready? Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he cuts it back right. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
That's
Here we go. Here we go.
Packers first
Sticky
down.
green.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Man, you better keep letting your light shine.
Where does your cheery disposition come from? I suppose it comes from growing up on my home planet Terra. If it made you this nice, it must be the best place in the universe. Okay. Wait your turn, please. No, you go next. What are you gonna take us there? I am not sure you would like it. We like you. We like your planet. You may find my Tamaranian ways strange, much like I find some of the Earth ways strange. A poem for the lady. Is that a sunrise on your lake name? Kiss your eyes. It would mean so much to me if I could share this special place. Then share away. Let's go to space. It's so good to be home. I missed the crispness of Tamaranian air. My lungs are crying. What are we breathing, Doc? That is the Tamaranian fire air. It ensures that we do not survive. You will grow accustomed to the burning. Oh, do not die so quickly, friends. We just arrived. There are so many more wonderful things to see.
This place is amazing. You love the tourist star.
You want to see all the things that make you such a sweet little cuppa. As a Tamarinian princess, this palace was my home. We won't put our tongue and water in it. This is General Fox's of London. We are working on a very important strategy.